How you doing, YouTube family? Man, Ant-Man here back with another video, and I wanted to discuss with you what it says on the screen. It says you don't get paid for the hour, you get paid for the value you bring to the hour. Now, what I want to say is this. It doesn't matter if you do get paid per hour, okay, that's the job that you have. There's no disrespecting that. But understand, I remember when I used to work at Macy's, real quick story time, guys. I used to work at Macy's, and I wasn't worried about my $8 an hour job. Of course, it's only $8, but I was worried about the customers. How can I bring value to the customers? Would I suggest to them a shirt that I know is actually going to be right for um, this young man's this little guy's prom that he has coming up, or is this shirt going to be the best type of shirt for the son of the the son of the father that's getting married. I've helped a lot of army people in the army, people that are getting weddings, women that are going on corporate events, and they're actually flying in jets. I had a pretty decent client base when I was working in Macy's, and the phenomenal thing about this quote here, it stuck out to me because today I actually received a pretty hefty commission, not the highest that I've received, but I actually was not aware. I wasn't expecting to receive this today by any means, and I I have a really great lead source, and I've gotten these leads, and I just got them today. I purchased them myself, and it's a lot of business leads, and I know business brokers and insurance and digital marketers, website graphic designers, they need businesses to keep growing their business. So when you are in front, when you have what the business needs to bring more customers that can turn into clients, you should never be broke. And I remember saying that, you know, if you can provide more customers, the potential to bring more customers, then you'll never be without. So the phenomenal thing is I basically sold 20,000 business leads for 2,500, and I also was helping him get the word out there by various different social media tactics, far as like Facebook and YouTube and whatnot, because he's trying to build his team, and he's actually a business broker. So he actually, through the listing that I gave him, that same day, he received 4 inquiries of businesses that are looking to sell their business, and they are currently being listed. So the phenomenal thing, I mean, they were listed, and he's basically the broker on those deals. Anybody that is familiar with the business brokerage industry, that they make a lot of cash. We're talking, they make a lot of money. Like, I mean, a lot of money. If you're a business broker, I'm telling the truth. They make a lot of money. Like 50, 60, thousands. We're talking like 100 and some $1,000 per business sold. It's crazy. So he agreed to $2,500 that he was gonna pay me, and that was actually his number that he came up with. A lot of the future clients that I'm starting to bring on, they are starting to name their own price, and sometimes I don't even give them the option to name a price. They usually name it for them, because they pay for quality, not quantity, right? So the leads that I provided to him was very much quality, and he was really excited about that. Obviously, they turned into basically four deals for him that is going to turn into very lucrative commissions for him. I mean, extremely lucrative. We're talking about possibly becoming rich from these four businesses. No lie to you, it's just a phenomenal thing. So the reason why I'm making this video is because it says you don't get paid for the hour, you get paid for the value you bring to the hour. So that hour and a half that I was speaking with this gentleman, I provided value. I gave him a reason to purchase, and I also been giving him my knowledge of social media. and how he can take advantage of, he calls it new media, new information marketing, that's what he calls it. And I actually like that. I like new information marketing because the old traditional way is through postcards, paper advertising, stuff like that. And I'm not knocking that, but that is a traditional way, handing out pamphlets in front of Walmarts and going into the stores yourself and, handing out, brochures and stuff like that. That is the old traditional way of marketing, but when you can utilize social media and you understand the power of a video, you understand the power of technology that can get the word out there about something or to a business or about a product or service to a specific market, to your specific target market, then that will save you not only a lot of money, but it will save you a lot of time and effort. And he very much understood that, and he's utilizing that type of technology. And it is just a phenomenal way, not just for me to build relationships, but it's a phenomenal way for him to grow his business. And I've been giving him value for a little bit of time now, and he's really taken heed to it. And he told me himself, he was speaking over the phone, and the engagements that I'm starting to receive is just phenomenal. And he was really excited about it. He said, I'll pay now, 2,500, and he's actually looking forward to getting more as well as the months go on. So guys, you don't get paid for the hour, you get paid for the value you bring to this hour. Like right now, guys, this video is probably going to be about 15 minutes, okay, or it's probably going to be about maybe 8 minutes, okay, depending on how long I talk here. So bear with me. But guys, understand that when I post videos on YouTube, it's giving value. It's not always about making money. It's not always about putting money in my pocket. That's actually the farthest from, that's actually the farthest from what I'm looking for. The thing is, I'm looking to give value. People that contact me in my email, people that call me and whatnot, they say, thank you, Anthony, for posting that video. I can tell that you care, and you give a lot of value, and I really do appreciate it. Keep doing the work that you do. And I feel so honored when people say that because, I may not have all of the subscribers and I may not have, all of the, fancy cameras like everybody else has on YouTube, but I try my best to provide you the best information and give the best value that I possibly can. It's what I say in these videos and not necessarily how they look, and that's not to knock that. Later on in the future, I'm going to start updating things. I'm going to start doing other things, but for now, I'm very, very interested in providing the best value, so you can take heed on what I'm saying and hone in, grasp, take a sip of this good old information tea and let it reside in your stomach and warm your heart for some things that I talk about. So again, you don't get paid for the hour, okay? You get paid for the value. It doesn't matter if you work at your job, okay? You're getting paid for the value that you bring to that customer, so then that customer can become a consistent customer, okay? Someone that comes back over and over and over again. Then that person becomes a review, and then you go from a associate to a specialist, from a specialist to a manager, from a manager to maybe a shift manager or a sales manager, and then to possibly someone sitting at the board table giving real, real expertise on what it is that you can bring. Whether you're in an online business and you create videos, bring value, guys. Don't get too caught up in the money that you make. The 2,500 bucks is good, but that's not what interests me. What interests me is the partnership that I just brought forth. And when you build great partnerships with people, they will open up other doors for you to get involved in other things, guys. I've never in my life thought that someone would just be willing to hand over cash for something that I didn't even know would be of great value to some people. But again, I didn't know the role that I was stepping into a couple years ago. And now, that I look at it, I'm like, wow, you really are turning into the guy that you see in the mirror, the person that, the younger me wanted to be, the person that, maybe your son would want to follow, or excuse me, your daughter, would want to follow and take heed and get some information. So I never knew of the business coach type of feel, that I was putting on, but it was a platform that I've started to build for myself, and I big ups to YouTube, So remember, guys, you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. Remember, you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listening to what I'm saying, watching my videos. Please, guys, please support my channel. Please, I'm trying to get up to about maybe 500 subscribers at least. So please like, subscribe, comment below on what you think about the video. Take care. And as always, remember, please always remember, God bless you. You will succeed. You will get to where you need to be, guys. It takes work, but you will get there one way or another, guys. Don't step on nobody's toes. Do what you got to do to get to where you need to be, and bring as many people as you possibly can. Stay positive. I love you so much. Take care. God bless you.